How's it going, guys? It's That Nerd Ryan here to talk about Revenge of the Sith. That's right, we are continuing our review in an attempt to cover the entirety of Star Wars. Looking back on that, I don't know if I could say entirety of Star Wars because it's going to be really hard to review all the books. I do hope to get to that eventually. That might be like a 2 for Tuesday sort of thing with Star Wars. But we'll burn that bridge when we get there. So, obviously last week we talked about Attack of the Clones. The week before we talked about Phantom Menace. Today we're going to talk about Revenge of the Sith, which actually is my second favorite Star Wars movie. If you guys watched the reviewing almost the entirety of Star Wars, I ranked this second next to Empire Strikes Back. And that is because this movie is, in my opinion, the creme de la creme of Star Wars, next to, of course, Empire Strikes Back. If I were to try to introduce somebody to Star Wars and could only pick one movie from each trilogy, it would be this for the prequels, Empire Strikes Back for the originals, and don't shoot me, Last Jedi for the sequels. But yeah, so let's get right into the review. So I do have to say that I do really enjoy this movie. It's really hard to pick apart flaws, something that I have to really think about when I talk about it, because this is the movie that when I was sick, one day in 5th grade, I watched probably 3 times, all the way through. And it's also the movie that if I just want to watch a Star Wars movie, I will go to this one. Lucas has really stepped himself up from the last two. If you did watch the last 2 weeks, you could tell that I did have some issues with the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. If you haven't, why didn't you watch it yet? And this one really kind of did step it up. It is literally 2 hours of action. There's so much stuff that goes on in this that goes from a battle over Coruscant to a battle of Kashyyyk to a battle on Utapau to the Jedi falling to the Battle of Mustafar, and then it ends. And it wraps everything up nice and tight for the original 6 movies. We have so many insane lightsaber fights in it. I think there is, like, pause it. There's 6 lightsaber fights in this movie, which is, like, I think the most that has been in a Star Wars movie. I could be wrong. If I exclude Clone Wars, there's probably more fights in Clone Wars too. But this movie has 6 lightsaber fights in it. A lot of people are pulling double duty doing multiple fights, such as Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting Grievous for Obi-Wan, fighting Dooku for Anakin and Obi-Wan, fighting each other. Sidious fighting Yoda and also taking on 4 Jedi Masters. It's just insanely great, and I know that we don't really get to build on the clone troopers in the movies, but I will say that I do really love the clone troopers before they were even put in the Clone Wars. They were some of the coolest things for me, and Commander Cody actually getting a name and everything was such a big deal for me. I thought it was awesome. It was just great to kind of see these characters finally culminate into one thing and finding out how the Jedi Order fell. So 2 of my favorite scenes in this, since I guess I've been doing 2 for the last 2 videos, I'll do 2 again. Obviously the Battle of Mustafar, and honestly the Battle of Grievous. One of my favorite scenes. The least favorite scene in this, I don't know if I could choose a least favorite scene. This is another one of those movies where it's like there's just too much great stuff. It would probably, if I had to choose anything, it would have to be the credits. Because the movie's over. But in all seriousness, I do feel kind of like it's not a scene, but my least favorite part about it is Padme dying for the stupidest reason. I do like the theory that she was having her life force drained to keep Anakin alive, and the bots just didn't know it, but I don't like the she lost the will to live, so she's going to die sort of thing. That's just kind of stupid. So that was my video review of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Please like, comment, make sure you comment on there what you think of Revenge of the Sith. Tell me if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong. I will reply. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe, ring that bell. We're trying to reach a goal by the end of this month or next to get to 100. We're halfway there as of recording this video. So make sure you guys do that. And remember, we're all Jedi Masters on the inside.